Hi Virgo, welcome to Carol's Universe Tarot readings from the heart. We're going to do your week ahead. It's called the week. I call it now weekly tarot check-in because it's weekly readings. It's really just to have a look at what energies could be coming up, and I'm doing it in the style of the June reading that I did. You know, the month ahead June reading, because I really like that style quite a bit. I just found it was very informative, so I like doing it in that style. So we're going to try that this week, okay? For the reading, guys, we are using for the first layer Spellcasters Tarot by Melanie Marquis. We are also going to use second layer, a new deck of mine called the Neo Tarot. Really love this deck. Jericho Mandibur, really good. Third level, we are using the Everyday Enchantment Tarot, my good old Maca Poppy Palin, love it. And finally, for your spiritual guidance, encouragement, advice, we're using one card or one or two cards from the Carl Gray Keys of the Light Oracle cards. Okay, let's make a start, guys. Try not to rush the reading, but I'm really up to my eyes trying to get personal readings done, as well as kind of preparing to go out and stuff for the weekend. So, you know, bear with me. All right. So, Universe Spirit, what is it that who is it that Virgo is over the next few days, 3rd to the 9th of June 2019? Who is it that Virgo is? Who are they? Okay, we've got one card showing here. Okay. And can you just tell me, please, for Virgo, so I've got my spread plan on the desk here. What's the theme of the week for Virgo? What's the theme of the week for Virgo? And what is the key goal for Virgo for the week? Okay. And can you show me, please, Universe, what obstacles does Virgo need to overcome between the 3rd and the 9th of June 2019? Okay, and what's the major accomplishment that Virgo will be making between the 3rd and the 9th of June 2019? Well, that showed up for another sign. Okay. And what does Virgo need to avoid in 2 cards? 3rd to the 9th. Oh wow, 2 reversals. That's interesting. Okay, no, they're not reversals. Don't know how that happened. Okay. They're not reversals. Alright. Okay. Universe Spirit, can you show me, we've done with that, through the Poppy Palin deck, what is it that Virgo needs to embrace? What does Virgo need to embrace between the 3rd to the 9th of June 2019? Okay. Oh, that's you. You're showing up there. And where can they find support if they need it? There's one showing up there. Okay. And finally, what is the spiritual advice that you have for Virgo for the week? There we go. Nice. Alright, so cards are down. Let's have a quick chat about this, Virgo. You guys are showing us the 2 of coins. I think that you're just balancing a lot of stuff. I think that you're kind of, you know, there are a few cards within the tarot, Virgo, that talk about people who are just managing too much. 2 of coins is one, 10 of wands is another. Alright, these cards show people who are overdoing it. They've got a lot going on. They've got work, they've got children, they've got romance, they've got parents, they've got, you know, a multitude of things that they're doing. And I think that you guys are just trying to, and also the 2 of coins isn't just about that, but it's about being light-hearted as well. So it just depends on what area this falls into. Sometimes with the 2 of coins, it might be that you're, you know, you're playing, you're kind of having a, but if this is you really with the 2 of coins, to be perfectly honest, I mean, you could be, because he looks like he's just juggling. He looks like he's kind of not doing anything. But if you look at him as well, he's on a log here, so he's having to juggle, and he's also having to make sure he doesn't fall off the log. So he's having to keep everything going. He's having to keep everything in sync so he doesn't make a mistake. He's like a trapeze artist, or he's like an artist at this, you know, he's like a circus person. So I get the impression that you guys are managing a lot, and you're trying to keep everything rolling. You're trying to keep the ball rolling. You're trying to keep all those balls in the air whilst trying to kind of focus on maybe not falling over on the log. It almost feels like you've got a lot of responsibilities, Virgo, in the week, and you've got to keep a lot of things in sync. Now, what the theme of the month is, the Nine of Wands energy. So I feel that the theme for the week is the Nine of Wands. Now, if you look at this Nine of Wands, can you see how she's kind of like on edge? She's very protective. She's kind of very protective of her territory. And I feel that, in a way, it's difficult to kind of fathom out what this is, the theme of the week. The theme of the week with the Nine of Wands can be about kind of guarding your territory, protecting your territory. Doesn't look like me. Doesn't look like me. Doesn't look like to me like she's, I don't know whether I can say that she looks like she's trying to kind of stick in there, because this is a card about kind of just staying in there no matter what comes your way. But she's not even, she's kind of encased by the other wands. She's like she's in a cage. And it's like she's ready to fight anyone that comes. It's almost like she doesn't trust anyone. Like she's kind of on edge. And I get the impression that the theme for the week is where, because it's a number 9, so you're very close to the edge with the Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands can be where you're really on edge. And I get the impression that this is more about the energy for the week. I think that it's not the theme of the week. I think it's the energy of the week. And I feel that there is a sense of feeling on edge for some of you Virgos, because you are juggling so many things and trying to keep all those balls up in the air and trying to keep everything kind of going in sync. Behind you, the sea is actually quite steady. Usually on this card, the sea is up and down. But the waves are starting to come in. Do you see what I mean? So emotionally, some of you guys might be kind of fluctuating, because the Two of Coins can also talk about emotions fluctuating. But I think that you're juggling a lot. And I feel that the energy for the week is kind of things being a little bit on edge for some of you guys between the 3rd and the 9th of June 2019. Your goal for the week is really just to spend time with family, I think, with this Six of Cups energy. I think the goal for the week is really just to because you can see how calm this card is now. So I feel the goal for the week for you guys is really just spending time with family, spending time with friends, having a bit of downtime. This is usually about family though. So your goal might be, if I can just get past the madness and the chaos of the week, finally by the end of the week I'll be able to settle down and watch the kids play and just kind of, do nice things. And for some of you guys, the goal for the week might be to do some childlike stuff, because you've had such a hard week. And I'm not saying it's going to be a really hard week, but I do feel it's going to be a week whereby you're going to have a lot of stuff on. And you are going to be on a little bit on edge because of that. And your goal will be, if I could just kind of go back, if I could just get to the end of the week so that I could just indulge and spend time with family and friends and my parents and the children and that, and just wind down, okay? What you need to overcome, the obstacle is temperance. How can we call temperance an obstacle? Because temperance is all about trying to achieve harmony and balance. That's what your temperance is, preparation. Okay, I feel the obstacle is preparing, because if you look at here, temperance isn't just about harmony and balance. Temperance is literally preparing. Now, if you look here, she's not trying to put water from one cup to the other. She's actually putting a cup of tea. She's actually pouring tea, winding down. So I feel the obstacle that you need to overcome is the need to, I think some of you guys are finding it very difficult to just relax. Because on here, on this temperance card, she's not pouring one cup to the other. She's got a teacup. I think this is a teacup and this is a cup here. Sorry, this is a teapot and this is a cup. So it's almost like, what do we wind down with? The English wind down with tea. The Americans might wind down with coffee, something like that. She might have herbal tea. But this is all about winding down. And I feel that the obstacle that you need to overcome is your ability not to be able to wind down. It's not reversed. No, but it is in the obstacle position. It might as well be reversed, So some of you guys, it's like you're having a problem just winding down, because the energy for the week is that you're on edge. Nine of Wands energy, because you've just got so much to do, Virgo. So many balls in the air that you've got to keep going, That's what you need to overcome. But I feel that, what's being achieved this week, or the major accomplishment, is the Hierophant. I think that what you're doing this week more than anything, because you're not the Hierophant, you're Virgo, you're learning a very important lesson this week, I think, with the Hierophant. Okay, and I think that you're learning a very important lesson, because there's something that I think that through this week, Virgo, all of this energy whereby you're so busy and you're doing so much stuff and you just want to wind down and you want to spend time with the family and you want to spend time with your children and you want to spend time doing things that you like doing. I think what it's teaching you is that there needs to be some form of order restored. Because I don't think that you are ordered this week. I think you're keeping things in order. But I think it's a real... And usually what happens is that when we get really, really busy, I mean really, really busy with stuff, and we're like rushing against, it's because we don't... And you get tired and frustrated like the Nine of Wands person. You're on edge and you're ready to bite someone's head off if they say something, and you're... because you're so busy with that Two of Coins energy, Virgo. Usually that happens and you've got the obstacle of just being able to wind down with a nice cup of tea and watch a bit of TV and sit. You know, this woman looks like she's in a onesie or something, you know, she looks really comfortable. That's your obstacle. You can't wind down. Usually this doesn't happen when you don't have a structure in place. And I think that what you're achieving, the Hierophant is also about a structure as well. So you're learning about structure, because he's teaching these people about a particular structure. So you're learning what you're achieving. The major accomplishment is that you are learning a very valuable lesson here. And this valuable lesson is probably to do with how you should be structuring your day and how you should be literally structuring the things that you do. Because I think that the reason why you're getting so angry on edge and you're like, ugh, is because you're not structuring your week. You're not structuring things. You're not saying, right, this is here, this is here, this is here, this is here. And it's teaching you, no, you have to be more ordered, to Virgo. And I know a lot of Virgos are actually ordered, because my mother was a Virgo and she was always very orderly. But for some of you guys, it's teaching you that you need to be that way. You need to avoid the Two of Cups and the Seven of Coins. Okay, so this guy here, and I always go by the picture, he doesn't look like he's reviewing anything with the Seven of Coins on this card here. The Seven of Coins here is about seeing the fruits of your hard work. And you know, he's picking the thing off the tree. The things have now come to fruition. Two of Cups is a relationship coming to fruition. So relationship, Two of Cups energy coming to fruition. Seven of Coins. Okay. But you need to avoid that. A relationship coming to fruition. I don't really know what that is concerning this reading. Might be something entirely different. This might be a relationship that's not very good for you. I'm just having a look here. Seven. He's not even looking at what he's picking though. He's looking at a relationship. Do you know what I feel? I don't think it's that. Look at the cards. Can you see where this guy's eyes are? Look. Can you see? He's not even looking at the coins that he's picking off the tree. He's looking at the relationship. I think that you need to avoid distractions. That's what I think this is saying. Can you see? Look. He's not even looking at the Seven of Coins. He's not even looking at the coin he's picking. He's looking at the relationship. He's more interested in that, than he is in that. Because he's got work. This is the work that you're doing, but you're looking for a distraction. You need to avoid looking for distractions. Because if you look for a distraction, you're going to get off your game. Okay? So you need to really avoid, this is the week for avoid looking for distraction and really focusing on the work that needs to be done. Alright? What you need to embrace is your solitude with the Hermit. You need to embrace the times when you do have time to yourself, when you can sit down at night time and read and indulge in your passions as the Hermit energy. You need to really embrace that time, because you've got such a busy week for some of you guys that this is really an important time to embrace this energy. And you are the Hermit, you're Virgo. So you need to embrace the times when you can just settle down and read a book and enjoy TV and, you know, just indulge in the things that you want to indulge in as the Hermit energy. What you need, the support that you've got is death. So this is from people who have probably passed over, your ancestors, your loved ones. So the support that you'll have this week when you're going through such a volatile time of being really busy and yada yada yada, and trying to put everything into trying to deal with the kids or deal with work at the same time and deal with this and deal with that, Virgo. The support that you do have is from your ancestors, people who have passed over, with the death card showing there. So just know that, you know, if there are parents or grandparents or people that you loved ones who have passed over, you've got that support there. Virgo, from your passed over loved ones. They're looking down on you and they're looking after you. Finally, the spiritual advice for the week is reading as Mercury, and it says open communication. Get a weight off your chest. Speak up with love and be heard. There you go. Get a weight off your chest. All right, get a weight off your chest. It's important because you have got a weight on you this week. All right, and I think that what you're learning with the Hierophant is all about what you're accomplishing here. This could be being heard as well. You might be the here, but I read this as Taurus energy. But you know, you're achieving with this Hierophant energy a very important lesson learned, that you need to get some form of structure going, and if that structure involves getting a weight of your chest and speaking up with love and being heard by others because you've got too much on your shoulders and you're feeling really on the edge, then that's an important thing. Okay, we're going to put down the camera on the cards and we're going to show you the layout. Just bear with me, Virgo. You guys are showing as being the Two of Coins. All right, you're balancing an awful lot of stuff. Can you see that your feet are on the log here as well? It's like you're just trying to keep everything going. You're never stopping as well, because on these logs you've seen people's feet just going round and round and round and round like on a treadmill. That often means that it's just work. You're just going, and you never stop. So you're never stopping here, and you're balancing all of this stuff. You're just not stopping. That's what's going on with you guys. That's who you are. And I feel that the energy, I'm not going to say the theme, the theme for the week, stroke energy, is some of you guys are ready to snap people's heads off. You're on the edge. The Nine of Wands also means to be very close to losing your temper, you know, because you're close to breaking point with the Nine of Wands card sometimes. It means many things, but it can also definitely mean being close to the edge, being close to breaking point. And I think that's the energy, because it's a 9 and it's a wand, and the wands are filled with anger and passion and fire, and you can be really brimming. You be close to the edge, because 9s represent to be very close to something. So some of you guys really close to the edge with this 9 of Wands energy this week. That's the energy, and your key goal is just to be able to finish all of this work and settle down on a weekend with the 6 of Cups energy, with the family, your children, your parents, your grandparents, your aunts, your uncles, whoever's close to you. That would be your goal. This is your idea of heaven. The universe saying the obstacle is just relaxing with a cup of tea or a cup of coffee or a cup of cocoa in your onesie, and just relaxing, and you know, just taking time out, maybe in the garden, kind of having a nice hot drink in the morning just as dawn is coming in. That's your obstacle. You can't do that. But the universe is saying for some of you guys that a big achievement, a big accomplishment is that with the Hierophant energy, you're learning a very important lesson. I think one of the lessons that you're learning is how to structure stuff, because this is teaching you that if you don't want to feel like this, Virgo, you've got to learn how to kind of prioritize and order your day, as it were. You need to kind of avoid not doing the work, because can you see, look, he's got the 7 of Coins, but look where he's looking. He's not even bloody looking at the coin. Look where his eyes are. Look at where the eye level is. It's right across here. Can you see? His eyes, look, his eyes are there, Virgo. And they're looking directly over at the 2 of Cups. He's not even looking at the work. So he's got work to do, but he's avoiding it by looking here. You need to avoid distractions, guys, because it's so easy to get distracted, because you've got to keep all of those balls in the air. And it's non-stop. And you're close to the edge. But it's not a true distraction. You're just looking for a distraction from doing the work that needs to be done. So you need to avoid that. You need to embrace just solitude sometimes. Embrace the times when you can just settle down, take your shoes off, get your jammies on, read, indulge, play with your pet, you know, enjoy time, that type of thing. It's nice. Your own space, personal space. Embrace your own personal space when you've got it. It doesn't always happen very often. The support you're getting is from the other side, death, people that have passed over, loved ones, parents, grandparents, people who you knew, people who care about you. That's the support that you're getting. And finally, open communication, Mercury, is the spiritual advice for the week. Get a weight off your chest, Virgo. Speak up with love and be heard. Okay, right, let's quickly get any other energies for the week before we wrap up on the reading. Let's have a look. We'll put these back. Oh, I've only got one more sign to do after this, and then I've got an 8,000 word reading to start on after this. I'm up until about 2 in the morning, I think, getting that done. But it's got to be done, because I've got to get other clients done in the morning, and then I've got to, what have I got to do tomorrow? A lot of stuff. But I'm very orderly, you see. That's how I am. So I'm kind of like, yeah, okay, I know exactly what I've got to do, and I've got to order it. That's what the reading is saying. How you kind of, you know, don't get frazzled and stuff, which is what the Nine of Wands can suggest as well, is by just being ordered and saying, right, this has got to be done here, 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 and here. It looks like you guys need a bit of order going on there. Right, any other energies for the 3rd to the 9th of June 2019 for Virgo? Any other energies for Virgo? Show me. Right, how many cards came out here? Look at this. So we've got 4 cards showing up here. You've got the World that comes out first, showing up here. So completion, change, Knight of Wands. But this could be traveling as well. Some of you guys are focusing on traveling, holiday. Long distance travel is the Knight of Wands energy, and the World energy is simply the World. So some of you guys focusing on traveling, foreign destination, World energy showing here. Queen of Wands, could be Virgo, could be an individual here. A Queen of Wands energy. The Nine of Swords is worrying. I don't know whether you're worrying about another individual, a Queen of Wands. Or a Queen of Wands could be causing or bringing about some worry as well, showing up here. You might be being invited maybe to travel long distance as well. Invitation is the Queen of Wands. She shows up, it's an invitation. Some of you guys being invited, long distance journey. Maybe it's a holiday. World energy showing there, Virgo. Let's have a look at the next one. 7 of Cups. You're worrying about 5 of Cups energy. But this is worrying. 9 of Swords. You're worried. You're worried. You're anxious about the 5 of Cups. Losing something here with the 5 of Cups. I think there's worry and emotional distress for some reason. What's this worry and emotional distress over? What's this worry and emotional distress? Or there could be somebody who's causing this. What's this worry and emotional distress over? Money. 10 of Coins. Some of you guys are worrying about money. 10 of Coins energy. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune is reversed. So money being delayed, fortune diminishing, because Wheel of Fortune is reversed. It's a lack of fortune, and this is big money. It's almost like your money diminishing or your fortune diminishing. Some of you guys, it might be that you're being invited to go away on a holiday with someone, but you're feeling really anxious and distressed with the 5 of Cups and the 9 of Swords, because you're worried that if you do this, your fortune, your money's going to diminish, it shows here. Some of you guys are really worried about money. Showing up, Virgo. Let's have a look at any other energies as well showing up here. Alright, don't worry, because more money will come. Alright, more money will come. It will come if that's what's going on with you. What other energies can you see coming in for Virgo? What other energies? What's that? 10 of Cups, family again. We've got 2 10s in the reading. Completion, stages completion. World energy as well. World is reversed though. Let's have a look. What else? 10 of Cups. Oh, another one. Knight of Swords in the reverse. Somebody's being reckless within a relationship. So, Knight of Swords reverse can either mean that somebody's being slower. It can mean somebody's being reckless. So, it might be somebody's being reckless. Relationship, 10 of Cups, family. Somebody's being reckless. Knight of Swords in the reverse. Showing up here. You do have a Empress in the reverse. Lack of nurturing, lack of caring. Somebody's being reckless within a relationship here. It looks like it's because they don't feel that they're being cared about or looked after. Empress reverse, lack of nurturing. 4 of Wands energy, unhappiness. It's causing problems, instability within the home. So this almost looks like a woman. A woman is not nurturing. It's almost like, I don't know whether this is explaining the person, but there's a lot of restlessness within a relationship here. There's not a lot of nurturing going on in that relationship, all right? And it's bringing about a sense of instability. Sorry, guys, about your cards, but that's what it's saying. However, there can be a new start with the Ace of Wands. Things can start up again with the Ace of Wands energy. This can be healed with the Ace of Wands energy. All right, Ace of Wands can be forcefulness and anger as well. I don't know whether this is a forceful energy. I'll ask what it means. What do you mean by the Ace of Wands in 2 cards? Can you clarify that card for me? What do you mean by the Ace of Wands in 2 cards? Where are all these fucking reversals? Sorry for swearing, but where are they all coming from? You've got loads of them. Got just tons. Four of Swords reverse. Restlessness is the Four of Swords reverse. Or returning. Three of Cups. Pentacles. Returning to a group. Returning to work. Returning to a group. Ace of Coins. Three of Coins energy. This is returning. This comes after you've taken time out. You're returning to work. Ace of Wands energy. Somebody's returning to work, or they're returning to a group. I'm getting here, there's a relationship. There's a lot of restlessness in that relationship. Knight of Swords reverse, Ten of Cups. Somebody's not nurturing that relationship, all right? And it's causing instability in the relationship, showing here, all right? However, I'm getting with the Ace of Wands energy, there is still a spark, or however there is a new, I don't know what this Ace of Wands is, because it's being saying somebody's returning to work. Three of Coins looks awfully official for a relationship, because the Four of Swords is to return, it's to come out of a time of, so it's almost like somebody came back off holiday and went back to work. I think there's respite here with the Ace of Wands. I think there's respite. However, there is respite because somebody seems to return to work here. I don't know what that is, to be honest with you. Quickly do this reading again. You guys, what you're experiencing, Virgo, is I think there's some travel here. Some of you guys are thinking about travel, holiday, Knight of Wands, long distance travel, world travel, Knight of Wands, world energy. You might be being invited to do that. However, there is worry and real kind of emotional distress. Five of Cups, Nine of Swords, because it's all about the Ten of Coins energy. So some of you guys not seeing money coming through. Wheel of Fortune is a run of bad luck. It might be concerning money with the Ten of Coins energy, or it might be that your fortune or your money with the Ten of Coin, you might be worrying about it diminishing, having to dig into the savings or something like that to fund something. You don't want to fund it because you're worried about cash. I am seeing restlessness as well. I'm sorry about the reading within the family. There's a person here who's not nurturing the relationship, and they're causing, I think, with the Four of Wands energy, a great deal of instability within that relationship. I'm also seeing restlessness within a relationship. There might be somebody who wants to leave the relationship and divorce. Empress reverse is a wife. In the upright, she's a wife. In the reverse, she probably doesn't want to be a wife anymore. And the Four of Wands in the reverse, Four of Wands is a marriage card in the upright, so this could be kind of like a divorce. So somebody might want to leave the relationship and divorce. However, there might be some respite for whoever this Empress is, Virgo, because it looks to me like whoever it is that you're not happy with, or vice versa, they are returning to work. So it looks like there's a respite because you don't always see this individual. I think it's something to do with a relationship here, but there seems to be some respite here because you don't always see the individual. All right, that is your reading, my darling. I'd like to say thanks ever so much for joining me. And yeah, have a great day. If you'd like to purchase a reading, you can just go through to my website. Link is in the comments section below, and have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.